Uh, Hello everyone. As you know that I am Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of United States of America. And as you know that I am one of the greatest leader in the world of all time. And I am also one of the good example of servant leader. Hello. Excuse me. Hey, who are you? Why are you looking at me? Hey, watch your mouth. I'm not looking at you. And you don't know me? For your information, I'm Dr. Martin Luther, one of the American minister, and I'm also one of the greatest leader of all time, and I am also one of an example of servant leader. Okay? Hi everyone, and hello to my fellow friends. So, today, I think I would like to talk and discuss about one theory in leadership, which is a process leadership theory 7. So, before we start our discussion on our topic today, I would like to introduce myself first. So, this is me. My name is Muhammad Amirul Zarif bin Haji Muhammad Zamri, matrix number 267666. Have you heard about process leadership theory 7 before this? So, a process leadership theory 7 is also known as servant leadership. Okay, servant leadership is a leadership philosophy in which the main goal of the leader is to serve. This is different from a traditional leadership where the leader's main focus is the thriving of their company or organization. A servant leader shares their powers, put the needs of the employees first, and helps people develop and perform as highly as possible. So, there are 4 principles of servant leadership, which is the number 1 is encourage diversity of thought, and number 2, create a culture of trust, and the next one is have an unselfish mindset, and the last one is foster leadership in others. Okay, now we move on to SWOT analysis. The first one is about strength of this leadership. Okay, the first one is love, and the second one is empowerment, and the third one is humility. And the next one, we move on to weakness. What is about weakness of this theory? The first one, the decision take longer to be made. The next one, it may require retraining. And the last one, the role of leader is lessened. And for the opportunity of this leadership, it can create a good teamwork. It can help to improve quality of work in organization, and it will also increase satisfaction at workplace. And even though it also have a trait on this leadership, which is number 1 is fatigue, and number 2 undermine authority, and the next one decrease motivation. The organization become less of a priority. The next one, it doesn't fit every situation, and the last one is servant leadership is a model just like the others. So, with this theory, leadership of theory, I would like to give you 2 example of a leader that can be related with this process leadership theory 7. Okay, the first one is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is one of the example of a servant leader. Abraham Lincoln action during the US Civil War are often cited as prime example of servant leadership behavior. In particular, many scholars look to his preservation of the Union during this conflict and the freeing of the Southern slave. Why do this particular action qualify as a servant leadership? The simplest reason is that it would have been much easier for Lincoln to let the Union dissolve or simply let slavery remain intact rather than taking the easy road. However, Lincoln chose the hardest route because it would be more beneficial to the people he was serving in the long run, even if they did not realize it at that time. And the second one is Dr. Martin Luther King. A more modern example of servant leader is Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King certainly did not choose the easy route when he assumed a leadership role in the civil rights movement and chose to champion the non-violent approach. He knew that approach will be more difficult, but he also knew it will be ultimately be more beneficial to those he was trying to serve. Even more servant like Dr. Martin Luther, well-known desire to not be remembered for the prize and accolades he won in life, but for his role in driving towards social justice. In other words, he cared more about how he helped others than about any recognition he could ever receive.